What is up, everybody? It's your boy Andy Arts, and today we are finally gonna do a tutorial. Yeah, I actually been wanting to do one of these because I've been studying a lot. I've been taking colossal courses, and now I want to show you guys how to draw a hat. So as you can see, I got these models prepared here. Let me push this to the side so that we can have more space. Right, and actually, hold on. Yeah, that's all we need. We just need this one window, baby. All right, so we got our models ready, right? I sketched out some faces, right? And we got our pen here ready. All right, so how to draw a hat on whether if it's an anime character, comic book character, whatever. Well, the first thing we gotta measure is the kind of like the shape of the head, really. The shape of the head. So we're going to start out here on this side, right? We're going to start on this side. And when you're drawing a hat, especially a baseball hat, it's going to have this shape, right? So it's going to come, it's almost like it's going to go from, right? It's going to go like that. Well, let me fix my line here. Get the stabilizer up. It's going to go like this. Around the head, right? And then it's gonna come forward. It's gonna come forward with this shape. Right, it's gonna have that shape. Hold on. Gonna have this sort of shape. And we're gonna be fixing this as we're drawing it. All right, there we go. It's gonna have this sort of shape, and it wraps around the head here, right? See that? So it looks pretty accurate. And then, of course, and you got the hat going around the head, right? This shape. Just gonna draw this real quick. All right, so you see that? All right, and then of course I'm gonna draw these lines here on the hat. These lines kind of go up to the center. All right, and then at the top it's gonna have top is gonna have this sort of like this little thing up here, right? It's got like this little. Right, so the most important thing is when you're drawing the hat, basically, especially from the front, right? So we're doing the front is this here. The front, which creates this like this S shape, this snake, this coiling snake S type of shape, right? And to give it more detail, you can draw these like the front of it to show that dimension. A little more realistic here, right? Show here. Right, so that looks a little more realistic. Now, and I gotta try to fix this line here. All right, so that looks pretty good, right? And now let's go ahead and actually hold on a second. Let me fix this line here. So you gotta outline everything first before you fix your drawing. Right, so I'm gonna merge this layer here. We're doing this in Clip Studio. I don't know if I should have mentioned that earlier, but we're working on Clip Studio. If you're working on Photoshop, you can also follow along. All right, so we're gonna start fixing this up. We're gonna erase the lines of the head. Erase these error lines here. Right, and I'm probably gonna just speed up the video so that until I'm done like fixing these errors. So. All right, so we got the front of the head, right? Get the front of the head, so you might want to like fix this a little bit here. You know, do these little lines here for the head, like the shape of the hat, right? And erase this. That looks pretty good. Right, and now that's the front. That's how you draw the front of a hat. Now let's do the side. I actually like drawing the side because I like the curves that it creates around the head. So pen is working. All right, so it wraps around the head and it goes and it ends here, like a little bit above the ears, right? So it has like this line here, and then it wraps around the head like this, right? So there we go. Then it's right, that's the top. It has like the beak of the hat, right? You get like this here, and then when it comes here at the tip, it creates this little S shape. There we go. Now I think I made the beak of the hat a little too long. Do you guys think? Maybe shorten it up a little bit. Yeah. You know what? Let's just leave it like that because, right, there we go. It wraps around the head. All right, so that looks pretty good. No, I don't. Yeah, it's actually I don't think it's too long. I think it's it's about this. It's about the correct size. And now the hat wraps around the head inside, so like this, right? Goes like this. Wraps around the head. Comes to the back here. Here, probably showing the little belt on the back, right? And then probably got these lines here, right? Let's give it a little design here. Play around a little bit. All right, so that looks pretty cool. Now I did draw the head in a different layer, so I'm gonna go ahead and merge the layer down. If you're in Clip Studio, there's this option to merge the layer. So I'm gonna zoom in here. So here's the layer where I'm drawing the our character is from the side, and layer where it says layer 2, that is the layer where you're the head. So I'm gonna go up here. See this little icon here says merge with layer below. So you click on that, and now the two layers are one. So if we click on the eye of the layer, see it starts flashing. So it's all one now. All right, and now I'm gonna go ahead and erase the unnecessary lines so that we can have the complete picture. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so one thing that is left to do here with our hat is I actually forgot to draw the front, right, the beak. So we're gonna do this. There we go. Just to show that dimensionality. All right, there we go. Yeah. Let me just maybe just feel as though the beak is a little too long, but I can live with that. It's got good shade. Right, so there you go. So when you're drawing a hat on the head, just gotta make sure that let me get a red pen here. Get a red. When you're drawing the right, just gotta make sure that it wraps around the head accordingly, right? So it wraps around the head, and you gotta make sure you measure the distance, because here we're overlapping. So here you gotta know that where the head is kind of like wrapping around, right? So it's wrapping around, and then the beak of the hat extends out, right? It extends out, so you kind of have to keep the distance and the shape in mind, right? That's the most important thing. And then from the front, of course, you have to kind of measure what's it called? And so for the front of the hat, you kind of have to foreshorten. So you know, from the front, it's got this shape, and then the shape over here from the hat. So you kind of have to keep this in mind, that it goes like this in the front, right? And yeah, so here this is foreshortening, right? So when you draw from the front, you gotta foreshorten. I guess it's the easiest way that I can explain it. And you know, when the hat is wrapping around the head from the front. So yeah, I guess that's the easiest way to explain it, right? So from this side, this is the side. Let me write it here. This is the side of the head. So from this side, you gotta make sure that the hat is wrapping around the head accordingly. The beak extends out, you know, accordingly. Make sure it's got a good distance, and make sure you're overlapping correctly. And then for the front of the head is really just foreshortening, because the shape of the hat. So from here, it kind of looks like this, right? But from the front, it's gonna look like, you know, like this. Right, so I hope that helps explain it. So I actually had fun drawing these. So if you like this video on how to draw a hat, make sure to comment below. Tell me what you think, guys, if you enjoyed this video. And also make sure to like this video. Make sure to share. If you like this video, share it on social media. It helps out the channel. And subscribe to the channel for future tutorials. And yeah. So I hope to make more of these videos for you guys, more tutorials, and I'll see you in the next video. This is your boy Andy Arts, and Godspeed. Subscribe to the channel.